Are you worried it might be a psychological problem? Something's not quite feeling correct for you?
No, it really doesn't feel like that, because I don't. Yeah, I could take it steady and just take the points, but for me it just, you know, makes me look stupid. And you know, I'm really trying, and I don't even. I would rather just have the speed and go off the road and be driving like this.
You're taking a lot of time out of Mikko compared to where you were yesterday. Do you think it's a possibility you could catch him?
Not a lot. I want to take more, because he will be really close, but I will push him now hard and try to do.
And tell us in more detail the plan of attack for this afternoon. What's the plan?
I will not tell you, because you will tell me. No, no, it's easy. I think the only plan is you need to take risk and to go fast.
It's soon time to return to the stages, and with the sun still shining, Sebastian Loeb is about to get underway in the return to the epic El Priorat stage. A win in Spain would be crucial to Loeb's hopes of claiming an incredible 8th world title, but with Latvala lingering with intent in the runner-up spot, the Frenchman cannot afford even the smallest of mistakes. There are some quite dirty corners around in this second pass too. After the cuts from the morning loop, caution will be required at times this afternoon. But worryingly for Loeb, he can't afford to be too cautious, because Latvala is beginning to enjoy himself on the Catalan asphalt. The extra tuition Jari has had from circuit racing experts will have been particularly useful on these wide-flowing Spanish roads. And incredibly, once again, Latvala is marginally quicker than Loeb through the early split times. With Loeb receiving these times inside the DS3, he's well aware that Latvala is on another flyer. Sebastian will be completely focused on the road ahead as he keeps his foot planted firmly on the floor. Stage 10 is cleared, but the fight is still on for the rally win.
Jari Matti is 1.5 quicker than you at the moment.
Yeah, he's going very fast. So I had a good drive, no mistake. But he's surprising. He's going very fast.
Loeb is accustomed to dominating most tarmac events, and you can tell Latvala's pace is proving a concern for the Frenchman. Jari Matti and co-driver Mika Antila thundering on towards the flying finish. What can they do this time? Wow, this is incredible stuff from the four-man. More than 3 seconds quicker than Loeb. Once again, the tarmac master is beaten.
Rallying is it's a similar way of driving as in a race circuit, but when you have a chance for that. But then when it's narrow and gravel, then you have to just accept that and drive a bit slower.
Latvala's astounding turn of speed will be appreciated by his teammate Hirvonen. Mikko is still pushing, but for some reason he can't find the speed to match the leading pair. For now though, he just needs to focus on maintaining his podium place, and it is by no means secure just yet, because with a day and a half still to run, our featured driver Dani Sordo could still threaten Hirvonen's crucial position. The Spaniard has already dented Mikko's championship tally by beating him in Germany, and with a time almost 10 seconds quicker than the Finn in stage 10, the mini driver is now a real concern. Evgeny Novikov remains in a comfortable 9th place in his first outing in the Citroën DS3. But there is a scare in here for the 21-year-old. He's picked up a puncture near the finish, but he's decided to keep driving on it. He does make it through to the finish, but there's dramatic scenes here with the burning rubber catching fire. Matt Wilson is behind Novikov in the final point-scoring place. Despite the Russian losing more than a minute with that puncture, the Brit is unable to make much of an impact on Novikov's advantage. The gap between them also stands at more than a minute. Latvala's charge has seen the gap to the leader fall to within 30 seconds for the first time today, while Hirvonen will be becoming increasingly concerned with the advancing Dani Sordo. The gap between 3rd and 4th now stands at just over 37 seconds. And the local star has 2 more stages to chase Hirvonen on this second afternoon. We'll be back with the rest of the action from day 2 in Spain in a few minutes. Welcome back to Rally Catalunya. We'll return to Jari-Matti Latvala's pursuit of Sebastian Loeb shortly, but first let's get you up to speed with the leading support category. And it's all very tight at the top of the SWRC standings. Nasser El-Attiyah has had a horrible run of luck in 2011, but the Qatari driver started the second day in the top spot, although only by the smallest of margins. Juho Hänninen started the day just a second behind the leader, but with the SWRC title at stake, the Finn has understandably opted to ease off the pace and began to slip adrift of Nasser. WRC Academy title hopeful Craig Breen has shown terrific pace on his SWRC debut, but a broken drive shaft on the opening stage left the Irishman with only two-wheel drive for the rest of the morning. He slipped from third to fourth.
Craig, last night you were full of optimism, but it started to ebb away. What exactly has gone on this morning?
We've broken a rear right drive shaft, maybe 7 or 8k into the first stage. Obviously been 45k, we dropped a minute and a half, but I can tell you it was going to be a good time, and I'm just so disappointed that we didn't get the short, and we've just lost bundles of time in the last 2 stages. But we're still here. You know, I need to show some good speed after service when we get it fixed.
Breen's problems allowed Martin Prokop to move back into the podium places. If Hänninen hits problems, the Czech driver still has a mathematical chance of claiming the title. A setup too aggressive for the morning stages was changed in the midday service, and Martin has shown good pace in the afternoon loop. With just 1 day remaining, though, it is Juho Hänninen who's on course to claim the title. The Skoda driver goes into the final overnight break within touching distance of the 2011 SWRC crown.
What will you be thinking this time tomorrow if it all goes well?
Oh, it's long day, long way for that, so no, maybe it's now better to think how I'm able to sleep next night.
With Nasser going off the road briefly in the afternoon, Juho could also finish off his season in style. There's now just 0.4 of a second between the top two, with Prokop still in third place. All very tight in the SWRC then, while at the sport's top level, for once the all-conquering Sebastian Loeb isn't having it all his own way in Spain. As possibly the greatest sealed surface driver ever, the Frenchman has become accustomed to leading from the front on asphalt events. He's quicker than Latvala in stage 11, but only by 0.2 of a second. Danny Sordo proved the Mini has real pace on tarmac last time out in France, and as the only driver to come close to Loeb in Spain in recent years, much was expected of Danny on these roads. The Spaniard has a terrific run through stage 11 and claims his first stage win in Spain in the Mini, and makes almost 5 seconds up on Hirvonen. There's just 3 points between the top 3 drivers in the title race, remember. So if Loeb can hold on, this would be one of the most important victories of his career. He's not having an easy ride, though, with Latvala maintaining the pressure. The Frenchman needs to keep pushing. Mika Rantala's wife Marita gave birth to their second child the previous evening, and there's further cause for celebration at the end of the day with another stage win. Jari-Matti confirms he's actually beaten Sebastian Loeb over the course of day 2. It has been a remarkable performance from the Finnish crew.
Been probably the best day of my career on tarmac ever now, especially when Sebastian Loeb been there and been fighting in Catalonia. So it is okay. I haven't been able to catch him so much, but still I need to be pleased for my day.
What can you do tomorrow?
Pressurize him.
Latvala's teammate Hirvonen, meanwhile, has finally been spurred into action after Sordo's stunning turn of speed in stage 11. Mikko saves his best performance of the day until last, taking almost 5 seconds back from the Spaniard. It's Latvala, though, who is undoubtedly the driver of the day. Loeb's lead has been trimmed to 27.6 seconds going into the final leg. Sordo remains over 37 seconds behind Hirvonen's third place. Sebastian Ogier rounds off the top 5. And a welcome spectator today was Spanish Formula 1 driver Jaime Alguersuari, enjoying his first taste of the WRC.
I was out with a helicopter today, and I couldn't expect much more, really. It was amazing how the cars go so fast on the streets, and the people are so close to the cars. It's amazing. I was really impressed.
You said you've not been taking any risks today. Jari-Matti Latvala has shown really impressive pace on tarmac. Will you step it up tomorrow?
Tomorrow, you know, I don't have to now have 27-second lead, so I think if I need to slow down a bit, I can do it. But today I was just feeling well with the car. It's not because I said I didn't take risks that I was not pushing. I was pushing, but the feeling was good and it was no problem. So we'll see tomorrow. If we can keep the same feeling, it will be perfect.
With the 2011 championship winding down to its thrilling conclusion, the final day of Rally Catalunya will be crucial. Can Loeb hold on for the win? Will Hirvonen hold off Sordo? And who will claim those crucial bonus points in the power stage? Log on to WRC.com to find out the answers to all those questions, and we'll be back tomorrow with all the best action from the final day in Spain.